asphaltanamnesis, or reaching always. After Damon Stanley's Sinking Anyways, for Tommy Noel. Where the highway meets off-ramp, where the off-ramp meets Smith level, past the underpass before Richard's Trading Post Antiques, over splitting asphalt, dawning bamboo, crumpled guardrail, gravel, Tommy's smile. See? Reaching, always, such as widening, slowly widening, asphalt of off-ramp into highways concrete. Watch. Dying is different than what you might have thought. Reaching slowly. Reaching. Tommy fell 3 stories, cutting down a lullaby pine, now walking a mile to this corner, a handful of days a week, to help pay for food in his hip surgery. Onward and outward, forcing surfaces and depths. The highway flattens itself, in of itself, into invisible streets. The shortest distance between 0 and infinity in either direction. The highway curves itself, in of itself, into Tommy Noel's right eye, the tangential point between 0 and infinity in either direction. At the North Carolina Highway 54 exit ramp, Tommy smiles, waving to everyone, as everyone. Tommy Noel smiling in his chapel of bamboo shade and goldenrods, white and red pews peeking out from under guardrails, planning the motion of fire in a dream, rivulets, with joyful silence, a gift of God, and where these visible streets cut across, nearly always invisible streets meet, slowly reaching, contracting into a line through your vision, then a point, a fist, but Tommy smiles, filling his deep palms with skin and rain, living with the friendship of strangers as family, differently than what you might have thought, what I would have guessed, being blessed, being itself as blessed as anything else, a gift of God. 2 white tigers, blinded by the crushing radiance of their empty eyes, crossing his dream waters, whispering 84,000 names into a black wind. Can the asphalt forget Tommy's laughter? Probably not. But the streets reach, and always, widening pretty streets, I'm asking you, can Tommy Noel's laughter forget this flat, hot asphalt? Remembering being split through ice and tread, could you explain nausea, dementia, state execution to our pretty asphalt? Could asphalt's laughter forgetting sun, wind, water, grass reach through Tommy? You, me, see? There. Reaching through the asphalt, over through pretty asphalt, laughter through asphalt, always wide laughter through hollow asphalt is between his always eyes, the highway, widening with laughter, reaching asphalt. Frost split, and confident as Tommy's laughter, through his feet, the invisible streets reaching, between Tommy's eyes, pretty much asphalt, reaching through asphalt, flattening light, the street spreads like a fingerprint underneath your feet. Tommy's puddlethumb, a gift of God. There's grass growing thick between the highway. There's a black river through Carrboro's police station. Between your clouded eyes, a black lake. There will be grass covering this highway, seed syllables scratched through fallen guardrails, the reaching grass holding shadows of your old mind as black rabbits ring bells reappearing in the dreams of dead children. Yet Tommy stares clear through morning frost pathlessly, walking by opening the sky's silence. And Tommy lounges, spare a cigarette Tommy Noel leans against this bent guardrail, building different castles and overarching sky over this dependable underpass with unintermitted laughter. I don't see how he could ever die, because Tommy relearned to walk. Tommy relearned to walk after falling 3 stories. That was 4 years ago, and today he tells me he's got to walk home to feed his mother, who sometimes forgets his name. The weather is dropping. Tommy was mugged, shoved over guardrail bamboo stem through his right eye treasury, unpeeling light like a grapefruit. Sometimes Tommy walks with me to the bus stop on Sundays. I walk with him on Sundays to the bus stop, and he talks to me about watching movies with his grandchildren. Tommy walks through unintermitted pain and laughter, hears all voices running together through his tongue. Tommy has a few manuscripts and a handful more in his head, but you wouldn't know that if you didn't wave back. Today he gave me the handwritten draft of his first book about returning home to his family from prison. Last week he described a runaway slave meeting the North Carolina Cherokee. Today, Tommy tells me his wife died 7 years and 4 months ago from inoperable brain cancer, and before I say I'm sorry, he says, "That took me for a turn, but I'm still here and I'm thankful." Tommy doesn't speak of death indoors, and neither should this be read anywhere but where grass, water, and asphalt meet. He tells me his mother remembers and loved Barbara, but the weather's dropping and he needs to walk home. A couple weeks later, Tommy's eye is healed. Today, they are delaying his hernia operation, and today, a month later, after recovering in UNC's hospital, a chain of team players do a sterile death dance in complete indifference, evicting him. Tommy tells me he wants to climb trees, cut them down into wide and low bluegrass, wide forms and palms, blister in white ray sun. Anytime he'd cut down a tree, it was 200 right there. Wandering aimlessly with illusions of direction in the land of an empty sun. For example, notice how the asphalt pretty being in between asphalt, calving imperceptibly, asphalt reaching through calved asphalting. Notice when retracting asphalt of imperceptibly calving between. Can the asphalt forget Tommy's always laughter? Never. As Tommy is the grass reaching wherever visible and invisible streets meet.